What up, everybody? Damadbrow here, playing some Ark Survival Evolved on the PS4. I'm recording this video because I wanted to give a tour of the world and kind of show everybody what's going on and what we've been doing. As you can see, it's raining and it's gross, and this house is very broken. Well, that's all because this is my first house. When we first started playing, we're on Genesis, the newest map. It's really hard. There's 5 biomes. We've tried to survive in all 5 biomes. The ocean's probably the easiest of them all, kind of ish, even though it says it's hard. But the bog is actually labeled as the easiest, so I don't know. It's really weird, but we were able to get hunkered down here. I was able to make a little thatch house. We had a bed and some storage in here. We were able to get kind of started, but it just kept dying and dying and dying and dying. And no matter what we did, we just couldn't survive. So, been playing for a couple years. We have a few dinosaurs. This is not one of them. We have a few dinosaurs. We brought them in. I have a workforce that I like to use. It consists of a carcanos, a mammoth, a doedicurus. We'll see them all in a little bit. And a few other creatures to help me get things building. You see, you got a big behemoth gate here. This is to protect what we had going on. Now, mind you, I would have stayed living here, but at the time when the game was released, there was a lot of bugs. And, you know, it's Ark. There's just permanently a lot of bugs. It's just Ark. So, the first little house I built was right up here. I think it still has their bed in it. No, the bed's been moved into the bigger building. It had like 4 storage boxes. Still got some stuff in here. Hey, probably should take this hide. Anyway, nice little wood thing. When the swarms were messing with this, I had to take the ceiling out because those swarms would just not stop. They would never, ever, ever stop. So then they built this big building, and we moved into here. And this is where we hatched our eggs, when we did our breeding. So we smelted down our metal. I wonder if there's any metal still in here. No. Had stuff in it too. Oh. We were smelting metal, but ended up using it. But yeah. So yeah. This pretty big little barn building. And there's the bed. And this is where we played for a couple weeks. Genesis has been out for about 2 weeks now, I would say. But I started to build a fence around it, I should say, because just trying to keep everything from falling off. We're up here on a little rock. Just trying to keep everything from falling off. But then, like I said, those swarms, they just wouldn't stop. They just kept going and going and going and going. Thing's pretty. I want to come get it for my wife. Let's see here. So we're going to go to where we are actually at. Give me just a second. Teleport. This is an X-Spino. This was caught here on the map. Well, this one was bred from the ones that were caught here on the map. It was the longest search of my life trying to find a pair of Spinos. I probably spent about 20 hours in total of real time trying to find them. It's a big pain in the butt, but well worth it, because Spinos are just amazing. But definitely want to find some more.
Teleport now.
Please don't kick me out. It's the ultimate question. If it's going to teleport and kick you out. Oh,
Teleporting always makes me a bit dizzy.
Makes me a bit dizzy too, because I'm nervous. Alright, here we go. So we are in the Arctic biome. Here, let me show you where we were at. So, up here in the blue here, in that bottom right corner in the green, we were in the very bottom right corner of the map. Literally in the very, very bottom right corner of the map. Right next to the barrier. do want to say too that this is a private server. It's password protected, private server. We play PvE, so it's just a player versus environment. We don't have to worry about people coming in and destroying our stuff while we're away. We just have to worry about the environment or our stuff starving. So here is the base, and as you can see, it is pretty big. There's a lot going on. So right here next to me is my oldest and favorite Giga. I've had him for a while. Well, not my oldest, but pretty much my second oldest. I raised him, fully imprinted him. That thing's a beast. We'll get into that later. This is just a world tour. You're just here to see what we do. My workforce consists of a crab that I lost, so I'm borrowing my friend's crab. It's a carcanos. A couple of Doedicurus, a mammoth for wood. The Doedicurus get me stone. An Ankylosaurus used to be part of my work crew, but now my work crew is these guys, gotchas. As you can see, they drop these crystals on the ground. They give me my metal and other things, silica pearls, all kinds of cool stuff. These gotchas are a big part of my production team as well. Much like in the bog, I built a smaller house for us to kind of hang out in and just have our little things. There's still one of these guys in here. It's been a week and this thing is still in here. Wow, okay. I did not know that. The bunny dodo has not disappeared yet. Well, my wife will be happy when she comes home from work. So anyway, that's got our beds and our storage for our little things. This is our big building. A majority of my time is spent either on this side in the forge and crafting, or over here hatching eggs, or taming, because there's my kibble fridge right here. And also back here, this is where I cook our food. The fabricator's at. Holy cow. Yeah. So this is my workshop. As you can see, it's pretty busy. Got a pair of gotchas. Those bears and stuff back there, or the bears back there are my wife's. The Pteranodons are mine. This is an Easter Pteranodon, not from this year's event, but from last year's event, so it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this cryo fridge is all babies, juveniles, and adolescents, anything that's not grown up yet. Speaking of which, I kind of want to toss these guys out real quick while I'm thinking about it. These fridges up here are just for the adults. I have not gone through and put everything away, but this fridge is almost full, so I mean, holy cow, if we did not have a cryo fridge, that'd be 67 more creatures that would be out here just causing our PlayStations to lag. These colored dinosaurs are all from this year's Easter event. Some of these are, that was a 150 perfect tame, but is not an Easter one. This purple one was the 145. Scoot them back. They all got angry. One of them got angry and moved in here. Oh, that was cute, dude. You're cute. But got some pretty cool colors. This Doedicurus. I'm gonna breed with my other Doedicurus. I want to get those colors. It's not too high of a level. It was a 125, but I still want to try to get those colors. This Ferox here is not mine, it's a friend's, so we just kind of let it hang out here and take care of it and keep it safe. The rhinos are X-rhinos, so they're specific to Genesis. The colored ones are Easter ones. Some of these are bred, most of them are tamed. I think there's like 3 or 4 bred ones. 3 bred ones, 4 bred ones, I don't remember. Paraceratherium, it's an X-Paraceratherium, it is bred. That is a raised one. This mammoth here is definitely a bred mammoth. That's raised by my wife. These stegos, 2 were caught, I believe. This one, I don't remember, but I believe it was this one. Yes. And this one were caught. They were tamed. And this one's bred from both of them. That's a baby. All these gigas come from a long line of gigas that came across. I want to say this is the 5th map that they have been on. And that is no joke. The 5th map they have been on. Trying to think. Yeah. They came from a friend of mine, a friend of a friend. And I just kept going. All these colors are... Doofbag up there is the original color. That's what I originally got my hand on, with is just plain green gigas. And I have bred up and got these guys. So we've got this orange, this amazing orange. We got blue and yellow, and we got pink bellies. And I think I have a blue and pink belly. I need to raise it up, but I'm not sure. I was getting too far ahead of myself. I'm gonna go throw these owls out real quick. Alright. I don't remember who's who. It really doesn't matter. Haha, that's too funny. Who's who. Haha. This one's done. It just needs to mature. I don't know why it wants to cuddle when it's 100% imprinted, but let's get you out of the way. Get out of here. Hey, stop. Yep, this one's 50%. We got an hour. Okay. Oh yeah, so I have a Beelzebuful following me, and the whole point of these Dodo Bunny, I forgot to tell you this, we're for these chibis, and we have 3 volts worth of chibis. Right now, some of them are empty because my wife has been going through them, but we literally have tons and tons and tons of chibis. She's all the way up to something. I don't remember what she's written it all down, and she's up alphabetically to a certain point, and holy crow. So this wyvern is from Ragnarok, from last year's Easter event. I've had him for over a year. Is it him? Yeah, Milo, him. This Quetzal's also from Ragnarok. He's more than a year old. He's like a year and a half old. He's older than the wyvern. Same with those gigas. The original of those gigas are like 2 years old by now. These Spinos came from most of them came from, sorry, MacGuffin came from Vulgaro. Let me back that up a notch. I think. Yes, MacGuffin came from Vulgaro because we had aberrant Spinos in Vulgaro. And some of these aberrant Spinos were bred between MacGuffin and aberrant Spinos from... No, we never caught any in aberration. We were on aberration right before we came here. I'm getting confused. So these are all Vulgaro. These are all aberrant Spinos from Vulgaro that are all bred up. These blue ones are X-Spinos from here, from Genesis. These orange giga... All this I'm showing back here, by the way, is all my wife's. That's my wife's rock drake up there. This thing is beautiful. Let's just go show off the rock drake. Why not? We're already here. Oh, jeez. There's got to be an easier way. Can I? Cool. Just borrow a dog. That's fine. So yeah, all this is my wife's stuff. This is her rock drake. We were in aberration right before we came here, which is okay. And we went. It went Ragnarok, Vulgaro, Aberration, then here. That's why I'm getting Aberration and Vulgaro mixed up, because they both had aberrant creatures. And Vulgaro is where I got my Reaper, not an Aberration. I have a Reaper in a different map. This here is Obsidian. He came from, or she came from, whatever it is. She came from Vulgaro, from the Ice Wyvern Trench. This wolf that I hopped on, I just hopped on to go back there, is part of my wife's little tribe here. Quite the collection. This one's so cool. I'm loving it. She has nothing but females. She has like one male and a whole bunch of females. Literally. And we have no boys. I don't understand how we got no boys. Some of these were caught because of the color, not because of the level. Like, it's a low level, but it's a really cool color. This one was a higher level one. These are X saber-tooths. They're definitely from Genesis. Over here are the Volcano Rexes, the X Rexes. They came from the Volcano region. My buddy Crimson Cretan has a base over there, so I often frequent there when I'm playing. We'll eventually get over to there, but not in this video. This one's just purely a tour of what we've been doing, what me and my wife have been doing. Mind you, this is not all done by me. The building is, but not all these animals are mine. These actually are all my wife's. I have probably twice as many Brexes as this, just they're in cryopods. These ones are really cool colors. They have that same volcano top. Here, I'll hop on so you can see the top. They're always going to have that same orange and yellow. I'm pretty sure they all have the same light bluish, blackish, I don't know, it's weird colored spike. But their underbellies and the purple that you see that's purple is always going to be different. So we have orange and purple, blue and purple, like, they have a lot of purple. Here's a black and gray one, orange and gray with the black chin. The one's all blue and purple. That's probably my favorite color, honestly. They all have orange underbellies. I don't know how we ended up. Literally, I think I have two that don't have orange underbellies. They were color mutations. None of those are Easter event ones. This red mammoth is from a couple years ago. Also, I should have mentioned, he's definitely not from this map. That Easter mammoth you saw over there was caught on this map. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I want to kind of show you? I think there's a few things that I have in this cryo fridge that I kind of want to show, but I'll do that later, I guess, because I would have to actually sit here and go through. Here's all my Rexes here at the top. I have some cool. I have a cool Anki. I have an Easter Anki. Yeah, nothing. I have a 145 and a level 150. Perfect tamed Paraceratheriums. That's how I got the breeding pair. I got a bunch of breeding pairs. I have this one X Argentavis, so I need to get a female. I have the male. I need to get a female to this one. Arctic, you know, I just put this level in there. This is not an X Argentavis. This is from a few years ago. Almost 2 years ago now. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to show. I guess this is considered a world tour, so let's go to 2 other places real quick. 3 other places. I'm also doing this because I do play Ark every day, pretty much every day. If I don't, it's because I worked a lot. That's really the only reason that'll keep me from playing Ark a lot, or regularly, is my work schedule. I'm bringing my Giga because I really hate going to the volcano. I hate it. He's 301, I forgot about that. He's such a high level. He's a beefy guy. He does a lot of damage. 2080, I think, is what he does per bite. And I'm overheating. Please don't crash. This is when it usually really crashes, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be nice. Cool.
Teleporting always makes me a bit dizzy.
Definitely need to take off this fur now that I'm not in the Arctic. We're in the complete opposite. We're burning up. Oh. It really left my Giga? That sucks. Well, it's a good thing it teleported me to the right place. See, Ark does that too. It'll teleport you, but not your stuff. Well, I'll hop up here so you can see around. I'm up on Jesse's gig. Let's go look into this ancestry. Nope, Deputy Doofus and Doofed My Pants. That's where Doof Bag came from. So it's Deputy Doofus, or Doofed My Pants was the first one. Deputy Doofus was the second one, and now Doof Bag. So he's my third Doof, like, of the bloodline. So this is Jesse's base. There used to be a little bit more going on, but he's not quite as active, so his dinosaurs are to a minimum. But he does pretty much the same thing with the Carcanos and the Doedicurus and Anki and all that. Now that we have Magmasaurs, I mean, it completely changes the game. I did not mean to bump that button. This pink Doedicurus down here was, what's it called? Was he a bred one? It was a color mutation. So, it's pretty cool. This was definitely not an Easter one. But this is his little hatchery. He hatches stuff up there or down here. I don't know where he hatches stuff at. Looks like right here. Just boop, one thing at a time. He's taking it easy this series. He's not really. Ooh, none of us are really having too much fun with Genesis. It's been rough. It's only recently that it's kind of evened out because they've kind of fixed a few little things, but basically they're just quality of life things, just making our quality of lives a little bit easier. Well, I definitely want to go over to John's base. John's is pretty cool. This is Jesse's little domain. Alright, be nice to me, Helena. Please? I know you're there. Oh. Let's go. Oh yeah, back to the Arctic. I don't remember where John is. It changed. If this isn't it, then I guess I die and lose everything? I don't lose much, so. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. It's been a little bit since I've been to John's base. Alright, now we're going to our other buddy's base. Hope I made the right decision. I went to the right place. I'm pretty sure I went to the wrong place, but that's okay.